Hello there. If you've not seen the last part, I have some terrible, dreaded, absolutely horrifying news. Mr. MLP is dead. He is no longer with us. He has not survived the long journey to finish this episode of Elements of Justice. Unfortunately, his heart stopped. I honestly don't remember why. But I have come, I am Mr. MLP's father, and I have come to finish the reaction video that he so graciously left me in his final words. He said, "Carry on my legacy. Don't let the flame die out." So that's what I'm doing. I'm fulfilling my son's wishes by continuing the reaction video. Anyway.
But we just need a little time with them.
Just a little bit of time.
Can't be seen talking on the job. What if their boss sees them goofing off with us?
But we're not goofing off.
Criminal cases goofing off nowadays?
Do you know how expensive it is?
It's like, hey, do you know who the murderer is? Murderer! Stop goofing around. Suicide. I'm gonna move on. That was not a good way to end that joke. That was terrible. I'm so sorry.
Just to live. So they can't
That was
take
terrible.
a chance to talk to us when we want them to. It ain't pretty, but it's the truth.
Yeah, I guess you're right, Applejack. We're more or less used to people dropping whatever they're doing to answer our questions, really.
Funny. So am I, handsome.
What? Who are you? Oh.
You really have a wonderful expression when you yell. No wonder you lawyers do it.
Guys, I think I'm in love. I forgot, I'm married. Let's hope the wife doesn't see this one, eh, boys?
Do it all the time.
What expression? Complete and utter shock when somebody pops up out of nowhere?
Sorry, miss, but you mind me asking who exactly are you?
Amber Gleam, investigative photojournalist.
Why, hello there, Albert.
A pleasure to meet you.
Were you the paparazzi or something?
No, I'm the police. I'm the
Never.
paparazzi police.
I'm a step above stalking celebrities, thank you.
Oh, okay. She's
covering the
good.
races? They ended a few days ago.
Nay. I'm following up on something else.
Nay.
One of my colleagues already covered the races for us.
Oh my gosh.
They just aren't my speed.
Did your boss from the paper send you out here?
Oh, little dragon, no pony tells me where to go.
I'm a
an
lone wolf.
investigator. I followed the story and the facts my way, and no pony else's. It
I
doesn't
respect
matter
that.
where they take me, whether it's the highest mountain or the deepest ravine. Amber Gleam always gets her story.
I like Amber Gleam.
Oh, brother.
What do you mean, oh brother Applejack? Come on.
2 humans walking around Manhattan isn't enough. Goodness, you gave yourselves too little credit. My editor will be hounding me for these photos. Speaking of, can I get your names? I don't believe you two have come up in the papers recently.
Well, as Mr. MLP's father, I think it's I will dox my name, guys. My name is Waffle Fred. That is my name.
Recently.
I guess with Mr. Ryan and Athena running everything, I did get left out of the limelight for a bit.
Trucy Wright, magician extraordinaire at your service.
Ooh, extraordinaire, you say. Can I quote you on that?
No.
Sure can.
Oh, you idiot.
I'm Apollo Justice. Wait, you already knew I was an attorney.
Why, yes. The badge speaks for itself, after all.
Then why do I need to introduce myself at all?
For the presses.
Well, it's only polite, Apollo.
Oh, never mind.
Still, I can't imagine you're here to just interview 2 humans.
Very astute. Perhaps you may believe I wanted to get a quote from your 2 other companions. It's not often we see the hero of the Crystal Empire and one of the element bearers. How about an exclusive?
Wow! You know about me? In that case, I'd be
Shut it,
I don't think
Spike.
Twilight would want you talking to strangers, Spike.
Oh, poor Spike.
Aw.
That's what I'm
Sorry if I
saying.
doubt even that, Miss Gleam. You don't strike me as somebody who wants material for a gossip column.
Nothing gets past you, huh? I suppose I could be here for a myriad of reasons. Do you really want to know them all?
Yes, absolutely. Give me all the details,
Goodness,
please.
where'd
And
all
more.
that plum go?
A
No
plum?
worries.
A plum? A plum? A P L O M B. Oh shoot! That's a typo. Yeah. Okay, let's do this again. A P L O M B. Aplomb, self-confidence or assurance, especially when in a demanding situation. Okay.
I'd be happy to tell you. Over dinner, of course. Imagine.
I'm a very
an
smart
exclusive
father.
interview with a human from outside Equestria.
Yikes. We just went from 0 to creepy in no time at all. We're on a tight schedule, and I don't think that's possible, Miss Gleam.
Is that so? What on Equestria could make you so busy? If you tell me, I might be persuaded to let you in on the scoop.
How do we know you'd really be telling the truth? You could just as easily throw us a yarn.
Can I
trust
eat
that
the
Apollo
yarn?
would easily be able to discern fact from fiction, Applejack. After all, if history, even recent history has shown, humans have a habit of pushing through all those lovely white lies. But what reason would I have to lie? It only hurt my reputation. And believe me, Applejack, in this business, in this life, reputation is everything.
Okay.
Alrighty then.
That has to be important, right? You put in a lot of emphasis on that line there. You know, it kind of made me start sweating there. I'm kind of worried now. Reputation, huh? Whew.
Apollo, what do you think?
A quid pro quo.
Quid pro
Ordinarily, I
quo.
wouldn't give this pony the
Try saying
time
that
of
5
day,
times fast.
But something's telling me she knows more than she's letting on. If a little bit of information is the price I have to pay just to know it, then...
She's gonna give you, like,
Overall
barely
concept's murder.
any
Our
good
investigation
information.
suggested this race course was the next place we should check out. We found this flyer, indicating he wanted to attend a race being held on the 17th.
Ah, the Equestrian 600. Yes, I remember my colleague speaking rather excitedly about it. It was really quite notable.
For the racers?
The racers?
Well, for everybody.
Hardly. That's standard fare for any flying competition.
Oh,
No.
the
I'm
prize.
talking about the prize.
Oh,
Prize? You
prize.
mean it wasn't just money or something?
It was
No,
a kiss.
It was much better than that.
No, I'm kidding.
The winner of the race, along with one other pony,
tour of the
would
Wonder-
receive a tour of
Oh,
Wonderbolt Academy.
Well, I guess that explains why the Wonderbolts are sponsoring, but that's it, really? Just a tour? Like, if the money's like enough, you know, you get enough money for winning, you could probably just pay for a tour and more. I don't know.
That's why they were co-sponsoring it, after all. It's a rather prestigious prize.
Along with another pony. It kind of makes me think that overall wanted. Oh wait, Okay, so picture this. Overall, no, that just doesn't make sense. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna be mean to you guys. I'm not gonna explain what I was thinking there. Huh.
Most private tours you'd only get if you were applying for the team, had connections, that sort of thing. Many aspiring racers would love their chance to
Okay,
make
so
a
you can't
wonderful
just pay for
pony.
it. Alright.
I see. And you're saying Overall might have been interested?
Yeah, but why?
Maybe. He wasn't a Pegasus, right?
And
From
Coco
what
wouldn't have been
you've said,
interested.
he hadn't entered the race. He just came to watch.
Yeah, but why would he? Why?
Yeah, that's right.
We are talking about the same overall concept, right? The same one from Bridalway Theater?
Unless he
Yes.
somehow cloned himself. Just the one.
Don't say that. Don't say that. It's gonna be like 3 episodes for now, and I'm gonna scream on the top of my lungs that Overall cloned himself. I swear. It's like, oh yeah, I remember the clones. Nah, there actually was no clones. But what if there was? Nah, I'm just kidding. There were. But what if what if?
I see. Perhaps I can shed some light on him then. Some things that the general public didn't know about?
Now hold on there. What kind of things? I won't stand for some pony speaking ill of the dead.
It's not for either you or me to say if it was ill. Though I will admit, they are things that paint Overall in a very different light, of course. Especially here at this very racetrack.
A different light? I don't like the sound of that.
There had been a little tale or two flying about the rumor mill. Unsubstantiated, but undying still. They say Overall used to come here with the mare.
Oh, you must mean
It wasn't
Coco Pamel.
Coco though, was it?
Coco Pamel? Oh, you mean the initial defendant?
It
No,
was.
not her. This was before her time at Bridalway, actually. Perhaps
Okay.
by chance or by fate, it so happens that this other pony was also a fashion designer at Bridalway.
Surrey? Was it
doesn't mean-
Surrey?
I, of course, am referring
Oh,
to the former Bridalway Theater costume designer, Stella.
Dramatic sound effect.
So he was here with Estella.
Yeah, Spike.
What's
Yes.
the big deal? They were co-workers, weren't they? Makes sense they'd be seen together.
Allow me to explain, little
Spike.
dragon. True, Estella and Overall were often seen at the theater. Co-workers always are. But there were many, many sightings of them outside of Bridalway, including, I might add, at this very racetrack. Were
Spike,
they here to watch
connect the
races?
dots.
That is possible. But a pretty mare like Estella and a strapping young stallion like Overall out on their own? Well, the tabloids ate that idea up. It was positively the stuff of a modern fairy tale or a sitcom.
Spike.
I still don't get it.
Spike, you beautiful
She's saying
soul.
ponies thought Overall and Estella were dating.
Dating? Ugh, like that frou-frou fondue kind of stuff?
Yes,
I know
Spike.
you're a boy, Spike, but that doesn't mean you have to act.
Spike, you're the one who literally is obsessed with rarity. Come on, Spike. Come on. You can't be a hypocrite like that. Come on, my boy. Come on. Actually, no, nah. This Spike is not my boy. He's not my boy. This Spike is not my Spike. Well, I mean, it is my Spike, technically. It is a good Spike, but it's not my boy Spike. I'm sorry.
To act all disgusted by the idea of dating.
Hogwash. It's just a bunch
Hogwash,
of
more like
slingers
wash hog.
getting too much into a friendship.
Maybe. But then again, they were awfully close.
And I don't suppose you've got any proof.
Proof?
Moi.
Applejack, please. I wouldn't concern myself with chasing gossip. I am a professional, after all. But can you forgive me if it doesn't appeal to my school filly sensibilities?
I think you're a little too old to be interested in playground rumors.
Hey, you're never too
Still,
old to be interested
this
in
can't be a
playground rumors.
coincidence. Stella's name
L
keeps
is
popping
real.
up wherever we go.
Do you happen to know anything more about Estella, actually?
Well, she was a mare, I think,
Not
at least.
particularly. I'm not interested in chasing gossip. Like I said, I am a professional.
Like I said, a hot
Well, it's just a rumor. But
A
I'm not
game
interested in telling
rumor.
anyone else.
Thanks
Could
for
be big
watching.
news, and I'd rather not have any of the riffraff find out.
Riffraff?
Oh, those amateur shutterbugs. You know the type.
No, I
Hopping
don't
from
actually.
one job to the next, deciding to become a journalist or photographer for some inane reason. They tend
That's
to be
not
country
that bad,
mares
Amber.
that can barely work a camera, let alone
Oh, damn.
squeeze information out of ponies.
Applejack, you angry now?
No offense, Applejack.
Yeah, Applejack, get mad.
taken, and don't you
Oh,
worry.
okay, never mind.
No pony here wants to spread anything like a rumor.
Like I said, I'm in a
So
violent mood
lips are
tonight.
sealed.
None of that really answers why Overall wanted to come here.
Well, maybe Estella really liked the
Well, he
Wonderbolts
did
and
circle that particular name
races.
on the flyer.
Right. That's definitely deliberate. Could Overall have been
Kyle
interested in any of the
Cruiser.
racers
I mean,
before he
Cruise
died?
Control.
Like Cruise Control, for example?
Oh, she knows something about cruise control.
Who can say? Cruise Control
One of the
is
best racers.
around now, though.
Whoa,
This.
that was scary. Also, and it wasn't scary. I lied, but it was okay. But if I remember, wasn't cruise control like not very good of a racer? I could have sworn he like had a thing where like he wanted to be a racer or something, but he wasn't really that good. So I guess good for him if I remember that correctly. Good for him. That's pretty cool.
Yes! Feeling!
Yes.
It's unthinkable! What she said made her tense up, and my bracelet reacted.
Yeah.
What would she even lie about?
Being a good
Either
racer.
way, this thing's squeezing my arm pretty tightly. Let's see where this gets me. Miss Gleam?
What is it?
Oh, well, I was wondering if you could repeat what you just said.
Oh yeah, for the presses,
Don't
you
tell me
know.
You've become hard of hearing already. At
Yeah,
your
I'm
age?
pretty deaf.
Goodness me.
Polly?
What did she say?
That, isn't it?
Yeah. Anyway, Miss Gleam, the thing is,
I'm a very busy mayor, Apollo. I enjoy a little fun.
Okay,
but
you
I
just
have
repeat
no
your
patience for
thing.
time
Repeat
wasting.
repeat
And I
the.
don't like repeating myself to those who don't care enough to pay attention first time around.
and now she's gotten the wrong idea about me. Great job, Justice.
You know what? You're
Regard
not
to
cool,
overall
Ember.
Concept, though. Please,
You suck.
if you find anything, let me know. He is, or was,
You know what is with
a
the necklace
strange
on Amber?
stallion. There were many things said about him all over Manhattan.
Why are you so interested in him?
A good journalist can smell a good story from a mile away. Something tells me he'd make for a compelling pony interest article.
I smell something. I smell. Smells like a kitten stuck in a tree, but the tree is alive. There's a bunch of golden apples. The kitten's actually a dog. The dog's standing. The dog is a horse. The dog is a ball. The dog is a horse standing on a ball, and his name is James Baxter. What am I doing? Oh no, James Baxter is stuck down the old abandoned well.
Article. If nothing else, it'd be good to dispel any and all rumors around him. In fact, I was going to try and interview him, but obviously I never got a chance.
Damn.
Well, thank you for thinking about him. I'd hate to have rumors chasing my ghost like that.
Interesting. Can I quote you on that? Straight from an element bearer.
Sure? It ain't that big of a scoop, is it?
So much for
Well,
being
it could be a
step above
Scooby
stalking
Scoop.
Celebrities. They'll be showing up
you
in some
believe it.
tabloids soon, I bet.
But I think I'll be taking my leave now. I have another appointment. Busy. I appreciate you answering my questions, Apollo.
Damn it! Her tail, though. I haven't found it. Oh, do you mind staying for just a little longer?
Oh, she's gonna get
I'm
mad.
glad you enjoy my company so much. But I'm afraid I must be off now.
Ah, Amber, what
We
the
can
freak?
continue over that dinner we've arranged.
If it means I can find out whatever it is you just hid from me,
Dinner,
I'll
huh?
gladly eat a bale of hay.
Dinner, huh? Let me get my best suit and tie on. You know, you don't know what I'm saying. Because I don't know what I'm saying. I actually don't speak English, you know. I've been lying to you guys, all of you guys. You see, I'm actually an ancient alien from the sun. You see, I came down here to Earth to do reaction videos. Because, you see, Mr. MLP's mother was a human. And I married that human. And together we made the half-human, half-alien Mr. MLP. And that's why he's so weird. You know? And, you know, I came down, I came down here to Earth, you know, from the sun, because I just had learned that Mr. MLP had died. And, yeah, you know, it was pretty sad news, but, you know, of course I thought I would finish this reaction video to say my proper goodbye to him. But the thing is that, Mr. Emily, he speaks English, but I actually don't. His father, being on the sun, speaks the sun language. We like to call it, sunguage. That's, you know, what, some people call it. But, if you're wondering how I'm sounding like I'm speaking English, I have this, like, little translator that's right next to me. So I kind of, like, speak into it, and it just, like, transmits, you know, radio waves into the recording rectangular metal box device that is in front of me, you know, and it puts that information in, and it just automatically translates it into English for all you guys to hear. So, you know, you guys are getting some really cool information from me here. Don't tell anybody else, because if anybody else knows, you know, some bad things might happen. Anyway, it's a bit of a Mr. MLP lore for you.
Goodbye, every pony. I hope to see you again sometime.
I hope
That
not
was
to.
weird.
I'd say that was rude of her, but it was probably also rude of me to take up more of her time.
No sense in getting your hairs in a twist.
Oh, there's no chance of that happening, Applejack. Those are practically horns.
Save the low-hanging fruit for everyone, Trucy.
What I mean is, we're here now. We ought to search the race course.
Yeah.
Just dig a hole
Maybe we
in
can
every
find out more
spot.
about Overall.
Right, yeah. I guess that wouldn't hurt.
Well, I got
Oh,
the
the
race
janitor
ledger,
and the
but
stupid
it
pony
didn't
that's
turn up
staring
anything
into
useful.
nothing.
All it said was that Overall did purchase a seat.
Not like he could have made it.
It was a long shot, but we had to try. Sorry for dragging you out here, guys. Amber said that rumors about Overall were all over Manhattan. I might be chasing the gossip trail more than real evidence.
There's something about all this that strikes me as mighty funny, though. It's that thing that Amber Pony said about the race's prize.
You mean the tour of Wonderbolt Academy? What's funny about that?
Well, I reckon, since the race happened a few days ago, it might tie in with what got Rainbow hauled off. We ought to
Okay.
let Sonata and Mr. Wright know.
Yeah, but with all the luck we've had trying to track down a lead, I don't want to send them on a wild goose chase of their own.
Hey, I think you're trying your best. I mess up all the time, and Twilight always has my back.
Because she's cool like
Somehow,
that.
I think that was supposed to be a compliment.
We should definitely let them know regardless. Gosh, I wish I had my phone to call them.
You won't need one when you...
For some reason, my brain just, like, expected Spike to just, like, phase in a phone, just wow, and just give it to Trucy.
got me!
Huh? What do you mean?
Before we split up, Twilight cast a spell that would let me send messages using my Dragonfire to your dad's phone thingy. Pretty cool, right? Twi's always prepared.
That's pretty. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Incredible! Could you use it to send letters to our world when we leave?
Oh,
I'd love to be your pen pal.
that would be pretty cool.
Oh, Twilight had me try to send Phoenix a couple of letters, but none of them seemed to go through.
Damn, that sucks.
Daddy would have absolutely written back if he could.
Yep, every pony really wanted to thank him. Real shame. I would have sent a care package of apple
Yeah, apple cider. Whoop.
All right then. Spike, take a letter to Mr. Wright with everything we found in Manhattan.
It shouldn't take too long to write up. I'll have it set in a jiff.
It's a long shot, but if this does end up helping the other investigation, maybe our efforts wouldn't have been wasted. But that feeling I got from Amber Gleam, she got away before I had...
You know, quick little thing here. I do kind of like that they have both cases kind of going on at the same time. And while there is more of a focus here of, at least for right now, there's more of a focus on Rarity's case here. I do like how they're still keeping us in the loop with how the other case is going. You know, it's kind of, you know, instead of just like splitting up the two cases going on into like case 3 and case 4, you know, because that would kind of suck, like having all the information to case 3, just have all that happen, and then going back and then doing all of case 4. You know, I like how they're kind of doing this 2-case structure here, and it's a good way to kind of spice it up from the last 2 cases, make it more different and interesting.
I had a chance to figure out what she was feeling tense about. Still, what she said.
Cruise control
God,
is one of the best
scare me.
racers around now,
Or
though.
maybe jump.
What does she know about him that would make her tense up like that?
He's a cold-blooded murderer. He's like Carl. Carl, you killed people. February 21st, 12:50 p.m. Clownsdale District Court Defendant Lobby. Number 4. Oh, we're gonna just change it up a little bit. We're gonna be in the Cloudsdale Court. That's cool. Oh, yeah.
Well, this is it. Rainbow's trial is about to begin, and sooner than I could have expected. But frankly,
Give me the
I wish I had just a
prosecutor.
little more time before
Give
it
me the
did.
prosecutor.
Even though I know a lot more about the alleged poisoning, the victim, and her collapse, I can't help but think I'm still grasping at straws. It doesn't help that our investigation of the landing strip came to nothing. We combed that
But we
case
did
from
get
top
the
to
juice.
bottom, but couldn't find anything that seemed relevant or helpful. Honestly, it's remarkable how so much destruction could turn up so little. I still don't know how that tornado started or who created it, or what connection it has with what happened to Streamline, if there is one. No, I can't think that. There most definitely is a connection.
I do hope that they keep switching to the in between the 2 cases in each episode, because I feel like if they don't like give just at least one scene of both cases, you kind of run the risk of, you know, people like me who really only watch these episodes when a new one comes out, and they only really like watch episode once. They don't like watch it a few times or like comb over it a bit, you know. It kind of like, if you have like episode 1 has the 2 cases, episode 2 only has the first case, and then episode 3 has 2 cases again, you kind of forget the other case, you know, what was going on there, and then you have to like switch into the mindset of the other case, you know, what happened there, and it's much harder to switch your brain into those 2 different cases if it's been a while since you've seen the other case. So I do hope that they keep this like pattern going of switching between the cases in each episode.
If only I had a little more time. If only the prosecution hadn't insisted we have this trial now.
Well,
Oh, I'm
that
excited.
was a bust.
Please don't tease me with the prosecutor. Just give
What
it to me,
was?
man.
I was talking to one of the bailiffs, trying to figure out why the trial's happening so early and why we barely had any time to investigate. Unfortunately, the bailiff couldn't give me much. Just more of the same thing the detention center guard said. Concerns over national security.
No, stupid
that
national
figures.
security,
I
stupid
suppose
safety.
we'll find out why once we enter the courtroom, won't we?
Right.
Some people aren't safe. We don't have
I
security.
did say to you that I'd be back in a moment before I went over there. Are you really feeling alright?
Yes, I'm fine.
Sonata, come on. I don't need my Magatama to know you've got something on your mind. What's up?
It's just... I
really wanted the goddamn Taco Bell.
don't think I've ever had to handle a case that felt so thin before. Usually I always have some hint, some glimmer of intuition, guiding me towards what really happened. But all I've got is this gleam of uncertainty. Things feel splattered
like-
about, like I'm looking at some Jackson Paddock painting.
Well, There have definitely
Jackson
been cases.
Paddock. Jackson Paddock. Jackson Paddock paintings. I see a lot of horses. Interesting. Is that buff Mona Lisa? Why? Why is there a buff Why is jacked Mona Lisa steroids being sold for $3,200? What? I mean, fair enough. I would probably buy that for $3,200 if I was rich, but that's hilarious. That's awesome.
Cases where I've felt a little lacking when it comes to evidence or information. This does feel different somehow. Just can't put our finger on it.
Or our hoof.
Yeah, our hoof. We know the truth, no matter how uncertain things seem. That remains the case. And it doesn't matter what any pony else says. Doesn't matter if we lack definitive evidence, or if the gallery doesn't support us. If the judge leans towards the prosecution or another falsehood. What matters is that with this knowledge of what is true, we retain our trust in our client, in Rainbow's innocence.
Trust.
So, let me ask you, do you still trust Rainbow?
Oh, I
course.
trust Rainbow.
I always will.
Good. Don't let any pony take that from you, Sonata. It's the one thing you'll always have.
Heck
It'll
yeah.
help us find the truth, no matter how constrained we might be.
Phoenix.
Huh. That's a little odd, isn't it?
What do you mean? What are you talking about?
What
huh?
is?
That picture over there.
Oh yeah, the thing about the guy.
What's odd about it?
It's like a pin,
Well,
got like a tie.
That's an Earth pony, isn't it? And this is Cloudsdale, city of Pegasi.
Yeah, that is interesting.
And?
I guess I just find it a little weird that there'd be a picture of an Earth pony in a Pegasus courtroom.
That's not just any Earth pony, Mr. Wright.
Is he the leader
do
of
you
the
mean?
law or something?
You were gone how long in your world?
Like 7 years.
8 years, my
okay.
time.
I was close.
Pretty eventful 8 years at that. Twilight said it's been about a year and a half here, though. Why?
That would certainly explain why you don't know him.
Do you?
I do, yes. He helped me out a little while back.
Oh.
In fact, he was...
Oh, come on.
My phone?
Oh, come
Phone
on.
call?
Really?
How am I
Come
getting service out
on.
here?
I think you'd better answer that.
You know, I'm used to them kind of teasing us with information and then kind of cutting out the information right when it's about to be said. But I feel like this one kind of crosses the line a little bit. Like, come on, man. You couldn't just, like, wait a couple of seconds to let Sonata say, he was this. Like, I'm sure it's very important information. In that it probably wouldn't be the right time now to say who he is. But if it's not the right time, like, don't just, like, tease us like that. And especially when the interruption is just, like, a phone call and a message. Sure, the phone call and the message was set up, but, like, come on, man. Come on. You've upset me. You've upset the sun people. I will now send an entire particle of the sun to enter your house and burn you to death. Execution for you.
Right.
Whoa.
Hello?
Whoa. You got mail. Whoa. That was cool.
What was that?
It looks to be a letter.
A letter? From my phone?
What else would you call this?
Why?
When?
I have so many questions!
I remember Twilight saying she cast several spells on us right before we left for Wonderbolt Academy. She must have cast one that would let your phone act as a mailbox for any letters from Spike.
Gee, I sure hope this isn't broken. Poor guy's already on his last legs.
That poor phone.
You've taped the back of your phone together.
Don't ask.
I will
Honestly,
ask.
Mr. Wright, maybe you should look into getting a replacement.
Ugh, I get enough of this back home. I'll get a new one when it breaks, okay?
We've gone from happy-go-lucky to outright reckless, I see. Let's just look at this letter, Mr. Wright.
Ooh, that's a lot of reading. Wait, hold on. In the parentheses, accidentally, if you face off against Trixie, give her an objection for me, would you? Huh, Trixie. I wonder if Trixie is going to be the prosecutor, because I was kind of rooting for Trixie to be the prosecutor for this case. For like the first episode, I think. Also the second episode. So yeah, see, I kind of want to read this myself, but also I think they're just going to read it for me, so I'm just going to let it play.
Dear Phoenix and Sonata.
Oh,
if you're
Spike's going to read
reading
it?
this, That's
Oh, no.
awesome! It means that the spell Twilight Cast actually worked. Not that I ever doubted it would, of course. Anyway, we just wanted to check in on you and your investigation, and also give you an idea of how we're doing. You probably already talked to Rainbow Dash and are investigating the Wonderbolt Academy grounds. I'll bet you've already found a lot of evidence to show that she couldn't have done anything wrong. With Sonata by your side,
This is a
I
nice
know you two will be able to
jumpy
save
beat.
her, just like last time,
Nice-
and blow the
nice
entire
thing.
courtroom away. Incidentally, if you face off against Trixie, give her an objection for me, would you?
I would give her the best
We're doing
objection
pretty
you
good
will
over
ever see.
here, I think. Apollo's taking charge and he's been doing a great job. You definitely taught him well, Phoenix. We started off at Bridalway and talked to Mr. Playwright. Boy, he
This isn't
seems
Twilight,
way
is it?
different from how you said he was. Then we started going all over Manhattan, like real detectives. It stinks I left my trench coat back at the castle.
Oh! This is Spike wrote this letter. Oh my... Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm like, yeah, why else would Spike be reading the letter? Spike literally isn't even with Phoenix or Sonata. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Yeah, no duh, Spike wrote the letter.
We also visited Rarity in the detention center. Well, every pony else did. I had to stay outside because the guards wouldn't let me in.
You are
I'm a
sweet
little
about.
worried, but I'm trying not to be. I know Apollo's gonna
Yeah,
save
shut
me.
up, phone.
I just know it. After that, we found a clue. A racing flyer for the Equestrian 600 that was going to be held on the 17th. We found it in Overall Concepts Bridalway room and it led us to a place called Secretariat Racecourse. We thought he might have been looking for cruise control. You remember him, right? Well, that doesn't matter. Did you know that Overall used to come here with some pony named Stella? I didn't. But that's what some pony we met here said. Some weird photojournalist. That same pony told us more about the race, including that, get this, it was co-sponsored by the Wonderbolts.
You love the Wonderbolts.
Okay, even I can see that this doesn't really seem to help us in Rarity, but we thought it might help you guys. I'm not a lawyer, but that's why you are, right? Anyway, that's just about everything we've discovered. We'll keep pressing on, just like you.
Nicely said, Spike. Nicely said.
What do you make of this?
I think
Very
it's
little, if I'm
stupid.
being
No, I'm kidding.
honest. It's good that Apollo's investigation is progressing, but aside from this Wonderbolt connection, I'm not seeing why it matters. Or how it could help me save Rainbow.
Well,
You mean us, right?
Sorry?
What you said about you saving Rainbow. You meant us.
interesting.
Oh, yes. Sorry.
Well, was
Slip
it
of
a
the tongue.
slip of the tongue?
Hey, it's okay. Just nerves, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Just
just
nerves.
nerves.
Just nerves. Yeah,
Regardless,
just nerves.
I suppose we can't afford to be picky. If Apollo wanted to send us this, then he must think we could use it somehow.
And here comes Rainbow now.
Yeah, hello, how you doing? Hi, how's it going?
Hello, Miss
Did you
Dash.
read my fanfic?
How are
No.
you doing?
I'm doing okay, I guess.
Well, at least she's willing to talk to me now. She's nervous, though. But hey, who isn't?
She would,
Well, what's
and
the
it would
game
be
plan
nervous
then?
if we go into court for a second time.
Yeah, you know, what you've got in mind to save me? Did you get enough evidence? Did you talk to Captain Spitfire? Did you?
We did as
Well,
much
we
as
find
we
some
could in the
juice
time we were
boxes.
given. But I won't lie. It will be a difficult battle ahead.
Sheesh, that's reassuring. Next you'll tell me you're gonna drop my case and...
No, never. I'll keep to my...
Actually, I lied. I'm probably gonna go down to the local Five Guys, get myself a burger, and then a bed in your case.
I promise. I'll do everything I can to get you out of this mess.
Yeah, sure you will.
Ms.
You know, me and my son, Mr. MLP, we used to go down to Burger King all the time. He got the little cheeseburger because that's how little he is, and I got the big boy juicy big burger. There was like 15 patties all stacked up at once on this big huge lettuce burger. I had this big old fry. I had like 5 bags of fries. You know, we Sun people, we eat a lot of burger and fries. You know, we're never satisfied with how much meat and fry enters our sturdy bones. Yes, anyway, like I was saying, we have a lot of great memories at Five Guys. Unfortunately, the son does not have a Five Guys.
Dash? What do I have to do to prove that?
The trial is about to begin. Defense, please make your way into the courtroom at this time.
I guess I'll see you guys inside.
You will.
Gage,
and
give some
you'll
breath.
see us out here sooner than you think.
If you say so.
Are you ready for this, Sonata?
No, I'm not ready. Is that your father?
I'm as ready as I can hope to be, Mr. Wright.
Maybe that's her father.
Let's go.
Don't end it there, don't. That looks like Luna. Or maybe Celestia. But also just... chicken nuggets! I literally said don't end it there. Y'all just like, I think I'm gonna end it there. But okay, we have to get the prosecutor in the next episode. Every time I'm always like this. I'm sure y'all are super tired of me saying, oh, where's the prosecutor gonna be? I'm sorry. I'm sorry, alright? I'm sorry. Anyway. Okay. Well, let's do some thoughts on the episode. Yeah, but like usual, pretty good episode. Not extremely eventful, but it's still only like the 3rd episode, and we haven't even gotten into the court yet. So really, just we're just kind of building up stuff for the good twists and all that kind of stuff. Dialogue was on point, characters were on point, the mystery was on point. Like I said before, I do really like that we're kind of finally giving Spike some more lines and such, and actually like making him a character besides just a like one-time little speaking thing. So I like that. That's cool. Also, Cruise Control is in the credits, so I guess I did not really spoil. And besides, I guess also that. Why is Sunny there? What up with Sunny? Sunny's Cigar Stout. But yeah, besides also that one thing where they kind of just teased who that guy in the picture was. Like, you could, I don't know. I might be doing a stupid take, but that was just a teeny bit of annoying there. I do have a suspicion that the pony is Sonata's father for some reason. Just something with character design and feels like this. There is obviously some sort of connection between Sonata and the guy in the picture slash painting. So yeah, and I think also because of the glasses. But he also could be like the leader of like the law, like you know, like Lawkeeper Equity, but like the boss of the boss of the boss, boss of the bosses of the law. So that's pretty interesting. But overall, I don't think I really have much to say on this episode, but we're probably gonna get some end credits. Yeah, end credits. Let's go. I gotta say all the question marks. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, dash. Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Manhattan, Charismatics, lobby, area, attic. Or, what, is that overall?
Thank you so much
what
meeting
is this
here.
past?
I know it's a little out of the ways from the theater and all, but...
Oh, it's
Hey,
Cruz!
It's okay. What are friends for, right? Wow, these are great.
Okay, that voice is definitely a lot different from Cruise Control's voice in Turnabout Storm. Or maybe I'm misremembering, but I remember Cruise Control having like a much more different voice. I'm not saying the new voice is bad. I'm just probably gonna have to get used to it. It's still good voice acting, but I can't. Hold on. What are the other voice sound like?
Large mushroom.
Shut up, really, HelloFresh? Hold on. I need to remember what his voice sounds like.
No! 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 Ah! No! 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 No!
And there you have it, guys. That is what Cruise Control sounded like in Turnabout Storm.
Great. They even got your cutie mark on them.
Okay, so it's
An
about the
artist
same.
must
I just
sign the
didn't
work
really
he's proud
remember.
of. I hope you don't mind.
Not at all. Especially since you've been working so hard on these new flight suits for us. Though, I can't say I ever thought I'd be in a place like this.
That makes two of us. I honestly didn't think I'd return here after leaving for good.
Interesting.
So, Bridalway, working there full time. How do you feel about that?
Fantastic, right?
A little daunted. Even though I'm going from 2 jobs to 1, Bridalway's, still a bit of a tough egg. Costume production is always at the whims of the directors, and I've either worked with or heard of some who are rather cold to their employees.
Now
Be
who
a
are
change
these
of pace,
ponies?
that's for sure.
Can't be any worse than working here, though, right?
Oh, for sure. Glad to finally be done with this
What
place.
happened within these walls?
Was it really that bad?
Name the problem, and I've had it here.
Bedbugs?
Oh, the occasional infestation. Some even ruined my prototypes.
Not mine, right?
Nah,
I was careful to keep them stored away in a trunk.
I'm lying.
Evil
All
landlords?
the prototypes are ruined.
Shh, he might hear you.
Yeesh. You still owe rent here?
Spanner is an absolute deadhound.
Banner.
You'll remember
You
every
gotta remember
bit
that
you pass
name.
into his dirty hooves, and every bit you haven't. Also, he really liked talking about monthly bills for some reason. Took some real sick pleasure in talking about hiking up interest and stuff.
Sounds like a boring guy.
That seems a little much.
You're right. He's even worse.
Maybe the guy in the painting was Spanner. I don't
Guess
know.
moving on really is for the best.
You have no idea, Cruz. After leaving KMA, I really just felt like a new pony. Like, my life has finally started.
And then it's about to end.
Speaking
so.
of the theater, how is everything? Every pony doing alright over there?
Huh? I mean, I suppose so. The theater world continues to spin, regardless of my worries about work. In fact, I just got assigned a new production. Hinny of the Hills. It's a long way off, but the director's really excited.
Hey, nice.
If a bit much of a perfectionist.
I feel that kind
You're
of.
not going to be working on the costumes alone, are you?
Nah, I got Coco
Coco will be helping me.
Pomel.
Ah, right. You haven't met her. That's Miss Coco Pamel. She's a new costume designer. Well, I say new, but she's been with us for a little while.
Oh, and you're already on a first-name basis with her?
I'm on a first-name basis with a lot of my coworkers.
Sure.
Hey, but you're on a second-name basis where devils lurk. That's a really interesting name. Where devils lurk. Ooh, that's a banger title name.
Next thing you'll be telling me is that you're already sharing your umbrellas, or lunch hours, or moving in with one another.
Well, about that,
Wait, really?
keep it down.
Oh!
We don't want to wake the whole block, much less KMA.
Alright. But still, that's really good to hear overall. You deserve a real shot at happiness.
Heck yeah, man.
Especially after what happened to Stella and Espy.
What happened?
They left.
Did they also leave KMA?
I'd be lying if I said it's gotten easier. You'd think that I'd be kind of used to it, though. You know? Losing ponies.
Oh, man.
Not if you don't get a chance to say goodbye. It messes with you in a way most ponies can't understand. Especially if the first time you've known loss is your parents.
Oh, man.
That's true, I guess. Why, the sudden interest? I know your sister really liked them, but...
I was thinking about how you and the twins were close, right?
Right.
See, the thing is, before she and her sister left, Stella gave us something.
Was it a burger?
I guess you'd call it a list?
A list of ponies to gut market.
Yeah, but not like a grocery list. Descriptions, mostly. Of
Oh,
ponies
that's
working at KMA.
weird. That's real
I asked
weird.
her about it, but she's not here anymore. So I was wondering...
Pony Joe, buff, muscular, has a donut on his left butt cheek. His hair smells like donuts. Maybe, just maybe, he likes donuts.
Wondering if you might know something. You, or that other mare, what was her name? She and Stella were friends too, and...
Huh?
Whatever it is you think Stella gave you, don't look more into it. Both for your sake and your sister's.
Okay.
Okay, sure thing overall. Whatever you say.
That's quite worrying.
I should have been more careful. Friends have a way of making you think about everything happy in your life. I think, since I had so few left, I wanted to hang on to this one for just a bit longer that night.
What picture? Amber. Sister. Oh my god. That's... Didn't the... 17 FNAF games in one stream, guys. Yeah, let's watch that next time. But wait, didn't the sister, Chris's sister was in the hospital, wasn't she? In Turnabout Storm, if I remember correctly. I don't remember why, but there's some sort of faint, remembering of, poison, I think. I don't fully remember. One of y'all is going to have to tell me that in the comments if you somehow made it this far in the video. But, yeah, that's really interesting. Also, the photos. Amber is, the photographer, and she, she's kind of, what I'm trying to say here is that Amber was probably the she... Cruz, or not Cruz, or was it Cruz? Oh shoot! Oh my god, I'm so bad at remembering things. But Amber is definitely connected to Overall and Cruz and all that kind of stuff. She definitely had some sort of something to do with whatever really bad thing happened. Like, she definitely took those pictures with Estella, SB, and Overall in that last picture there. She had to. Like, who else would it be? That's really interesting. And so the plot thickens. But yeah, this has been Mr. MLP's father, watching Elements of Justice, Case 3, Episode 3. Hope you all enjoyed it, I'll probably be returning back to the sun with all my sun people. Haven't talked to my wife in a while. Anyway, I hope y'all don't miss Mr. MLP too much. He might be gone for a little while. I don't know why I said that. He's dead. R.I.P. son. Rest in pieces of Lego. I don't know how to. Goodbye.